Alright. Hello. I am back again. It is me. I don't think I was just talking into the microphone there. My setup is really jank. It is me, I'm back, Takun, the Audio Taku, here with another video that you may or may not watch. That is entirely up to you. I'm sure you will pick the, hold on, let me adjust that a little bit, the correct choice, which is to watch it. So today we have an interesting one. It's one that I have not seen a lot about because it's not very new either. Not exactly sure the release date. I will pull that up when I look at everything else about it. But without further ado, it is the BLON, however you like to pronounce it, WGZ BLON. Maybe I should have said that first. Music and dreams. Let music burn. Oppoty, you know, the whole spiel. This is an interesting little thing. It's like, you can see it's noodle-shaped. So it can possibly burrow into your ear like a parasite of some kind. This is the light color version. Whatever that means. Oh, hold on. What am I? Speaking of light, let there be light. This is the light color version. Turn it up a little bit. And by that I mean a lot of it. There we go, that should be fine. I don't really understand the difference between light color and white steel, to be quite honest. But there you go. So that's what it's actually called. This is the BL Mini. The boys love Mini. If you know, you know. But it's by BLON. And my experience with BLON is pretty much just one earphone that I have gotten before, and it is the BLON XZ Reviews JoJo, which is a fun little thing. It's made of steel, metal of some kind. I'm not sure if it's exactly steel, but it's made of a metal of some kind. It's pink. It's got the JoJo colors if you're into homoerotic anime, which, I mean, not there's anything wrong with that. It's just not really my cup of tea. But we are not talking about the JoJos today. We are talking about the BLON Mini in this very unassuming box. Before I open it up, take a little look-see at the specs on the back of the box here. Model number BLON Mini. Impedance is only 16 ohms, so it's not a whole lot of impedance going on there. Frequency response 20 kilohertz, sensitivity 115 dBs, 6 mm lightweight diaphragm driver, color is light gun. Okay, so it's light gun. It's got a 3.5 mm gold plated plug. 3.5 is for chumps, but I guess that's really not much I can do about that. I think these, I don't know what kind of plug it is. It doesn't say on the back, I don't think. No, it doesn't. Well, it looks like it might be QDC, possibly. And it being BLON, I could see that being a possibility. Because they like that connection for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why. Did I get it? I don't know if I got it. Let me see. I don't want to break this beautiful box, you know. I mean, you see this thing? Outstanding. Doesn't look like it's... There's a little bit of blue in there? Okay, looks like I might have peeled the plastic back enough so I can just... There we go. I see like a little hint of blue somehow peeking out of the box right there. See that? Right there. Let's go ahead and put that down a little bit more. Looks like I might be going off camera a little bit. Okay. So here we go, WGZ BLON BL Mini unboxing. And this might be a little bit of a longer video because I also want to do, well, maybe I should have started with that side that said open. That's fine. You know, we all make mistakes, right? Is this just like a slidey box? Yep, yes sir it is. Hold on, I gotta turn my OLED off, it's being annoying. Okay. Oppoty. Indeed. Let music burn. Like I was saying, this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video because, okay, it is just possibly standard 2-pin, if I can get it out of there. Maybe anything would work on that. Really. But it's probably a recessed connector because that's a pretty big chonky boy sticking out of there. But it's that third time trying to get this out. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer one because I'm going to do a bit of an experiment after I try it normally with its normal stock ear tips, which I don't generally do because I'm not much of a stock ear tip guy. Most people really aren't. Oh, it's the signature BLON poop pouch, as I've taken to call them. Yeah, it's QDC connector. I think that's what that is. Pretty sure. It's like yellowed. I'm guessing because it's old, but that's really gross. Oh man, that's like, it looks like there's like an organism, a living organism in there. Cable looks okay, it's very thin. Breaching the anemic quality, like I usually say for the cheaper cables. Got a bit of a manual here. Real men don't need instructions. Here's the BLON shit pouch that gets thrown to the side. And I can just put these away for now. This is what we got. These are interesting stock tips too. They look like a bullet style stock tip. Somehow it looks a lot longer on my screen than it does on my phone screen than it does in real life. I wonder what is causing this weird bit of illusion to take place. But I think they're made of metal. They kind of feel like they are. These were, I want to say, 30 bucks. I got, oh great. Well, I want to say these were 30 bucks. And I can't pull up my browser because it's on my other monitor right now. Hold on, I might be able to do something here. To open a new window. Dude, I don't understand Windows sometimes, like how it doesn't seem to care that your one monitor is turned on and it won't open up other programs in that monitor. It'll just open it all up on the one that says it's the main monitor, even if it's turned off. Like, why? It's so unintuitive. But I'll check that later. Like I said, this is going to be a bit of a longer one, so I'll have time. And I'll be able to show you exactly how I got it, why I got it. I got it from, I think it was Hi-Fi Go. It was either Hi-Fi Go or Linsol. I forget. They were having a sale. And I got this and the HBB Kailua. Who's that? Who's he with? It's the Hawaiian bad boy. I forget who he was collabing with. Was it Kiwi Ears? I don't remember. But that's another one I plan on doing in a while. But I got these together for, I think it was around 50 bucks for both of them. So, pretty good deal. Because I think the Kailua is normally a 50 buck IEM. It might be actually a little bit more expensive. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so this goes into this side right here. Oh man, this connector is so gross. Okay, let's go ahead. I don't know why I always my instinct is to go this way for some reason when I'm trying to present it, even though the camera is on the other side. What the actual hell is going on here? So this does not feel great to put in at all. Okay, there we go. Slots in. It's cloudy yellow sperm from someone who is dehydrated color. I'll put in the other one. I mean, these are the weirdest looking IEMs I've ever seen. And when you see what I plan on doing with them after I try it default a few sources, you probably saw it off camera already. I can't see that side. But I got these Ivinki Da Vinci tips that you can like. There's like triple flange, so it can go deeper into your ear. And then seeing as how these are, you know, shaped like a noodle, I figured that might be a pretty cool thing to be able to shove them directly into my ear holes as far as they will go. So enough preamble. Let us put these. Hair is always in my way. Oh wow, that feels so bizarre. Going into my ear hole. Oh, I don't like that. It doesn't feel like they're going to stay very well, but they go really deep in. Wow, that is very unsettling. It's a shame it's not a 4.4 cable. Like I said, 3.5. It's got a little bit of wording on there. It says WGZ BLON 2014. I don't know if that's the date that this came out. That's probably when BLON was formed, because that's way too long ago. Let's go. I'm going to use my Shanling M1 Plus here. I was listening to Judy and Mary earlier. Why not just try that and see? Let us see what we are working with here. Power of Love. Ugh. They're a little tinny. Tiny Timmy. Crank the volume up a little bit. Okay, so it's very clear on the vocals. Not really a whole lot of sub-bass slam. There's a bit of a punch. Turn up a little bit more. Okay, 50 volume seems it's like opening up a lot more here. So this is not a very busy track, though. Let's try something a little bit more busier. Let's try Isekai Jocho, Pandora Call. And then after I do that, I'm going to try it with these and see if that's somehow increases it, or maybe makes it worse. Who knows? Wow, there you go. So right off, like, still, female vocals so far sound pretty good. I have to admit. I can turn my OLED back on. I think this would benefit greatly from a 4.4 cable. But regrettably, I do not have many QDC cables, if any, really. Let me go ahead and look up exactly the price and everything on this while I'm listening to this song. Okay. Good old Macaroni. Silver Macaroni. I guess there's more tips in the bag. What was the price? Wow, $18 on Linsol Audio. So that might have been where I got it. Yeah, it's marked down from 30. So it looks like when it came out it was $30, but now it is 18. And the only one color is left in stock. Oh, can I actually? Kinda. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so let's see. Just so you can look a little bit with me. Ugh. This is not the best phone mount. You make do with what you got, though. Okay. Apparently, it is crafted to be similar to the BL3, which I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually tried it myself. Zinc alloy, so it is metal. Curvature and shape. Calculating using AI. Oh man, you know it's good when it's using AI. So they're saying it's perfect for casual music as well as stage performance monitoring. I guess because of its shape. It does seem like it's going to stay in there really good after keeping it in there for a little while. It seems pretty stable, I gotta say. So I want to try from a different source now. I'm going to plug this into my FIO K11 R2R DAC and lower the gain from heavy down to low because I was using a headphone earlier. I wanted to have on heavy instead, or high. Why did I say heavy? Alright. Let's try, not calf, let's try a male vocal. Actually, no, I do want to hear this a little bit. That's really low. I need to turn that up a little bit. 50 seems to be the sweet spot, at least on low gain. Yeah, I don't mind these, man. These are really... There's actually a little bit of sub bass when you turn it up. This song is a bop, and it's a meme too. Yeah, she really likes gummies. The Archo Ume. Okay, let's see. You got Fujikaze anywhere, or maybe Iris out? Probably have Iris out on my replay mix. Yeah. So let's check male vocals. And then I'm going to switch out to these guys. Surprising staging on these. I mean, if you can get these for 18 bucks, like you can right now, except if it's on Linsol, the shipping is horrible. If you can find it on Amazon or something. So it's good for male too, but I think female vocals is where it really stands out. Okay, so focus back down here for a little bit. We are going to put, if I can slide these out of my ears. I do like these tips. I do wonder how these ones are going to fare, because these seem so nice. I wonder if they're even going to fit. What the? That just comes right off. Okay, well, there's the grill. You can see that. It says WGZ BLON 2014 right there also. It's pretty long. Not too wide though, so I'm thinking these will fit just fine. But wow, they just slide right off. They're really firm. Not the firmest I've ever seen in Yiggity, but pretty firm regardless. Irregardless? I don't know. I just want to go back to playing No Rest for the Wicked, man. I'm having a lot of fun with that game. Oh, shoot. It's like a bouncing baby boy. Alright, so these... There's the inside right there. I'm fearing that these might not fit very well. Let's see. That color is very striking, though. They had other colors. I like getting striking colors. I like to strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. Okay. Slide that mother on. Make sure it's all the way down in there. I can't, it doesn't look like it's going all the way down. Is it going down? Is it even? They're like kind of popping up, so I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. I don't have high expectations for this. They kind of look like gummies, though. I wonder if they're chow mein. Alright. Let's go ahead and slot these questionable looking items into my head. Someone's got to do it, right? Oh. It's like I'm being sexually assaulted in my ears. I'm not exactly sure that these are going deeper than the other ones did. I don't really I don't get it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really sure what these are supposed to be doing. It seems like one managed to burrow itself deeper into my left ear than it did in my right ear. For some reason I can hear better out of my right ear still, even though they're both in. That's very interesting. Alright, let's focus back up here for a sec. Let's try this again just to see how different it is now. Iris out. What the hell? Okay, so somehow it like made it really muffled? Okay, that just sounds bad. That just sounds bad now. Wow. Okay. Try Elohim Byron. It seems like the bass is better. But it's just, it doesn't feel right at all. Like, it's like everything is just... My cat is trying to claw his way out of my door right now. I don't really understand exactly... You know, I get the point was to get a deeper seal. That was the point. But I don't feel like I'm getting that. So... Ew, gross, don't look at that. Yeah, it just comes right off, man. He's got to be the easiest little guys to take off and put back on again. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to probably go back to these again, but I might as well try one more. I have some Dunu SNS tips here. Oh, there you go. Dunu, not Unud. Unud. Oh, I have some Moondrop Springs in here too, apparently. I have my medium size on something else, but I'm going to go ahead and just try small, because I think these... Yeah, they're not much different than that. And they're a little shorter. But let's just go ahead and give these a try. I have a feeling these might be pretty good on these guys. Man, these are the easiest IEMs to put tips on. So, I mean, if nothing else, it's got that going for it. Look at that. It just goes right on. You guys know how hard I usually have getting tips on these guys. Or on IEMs in general. Okay, these feel pretty nice going in. When they go in, they kind of just... If you don't get it in right the first time, you have to adjust it pretty heavily. Feels like I gotta clean out my ears, too. I usually keep my ears pretty clean. Yeah, these have a much better seal than whatever the hell these things are. I wish... These are like not even $1. They were a few cents on AliExpress. Alright, let's try Elohim again. Oh, man. The bass is much better. Wow. That's actually impressive. I'm gonna go back to Iris out for a second. Yeah, these Better than the stock tips. I have a much better seal. Whoa, these stock tips are not bad, mind you. They're very interesting. They kind of feel like a little like Dunu tips, a little bit, but not as good. These are just not. They're not it, man. So, I'm glad I didn't spend too much on these. Hold on, I gotta pause that. As much as I love that song, I can't hear myself because these Dunu tips are sealing so well. That's the thing with the Dunu tips too, is that you can use other, at least I can use like other sizes, like varying sizes. I have mediums in one of my IEMs, and I'm using smalls right now, and it still feels like I have a great seal, and like they're not going to be going anywhere. I think the smalls actually lend themselves more to this form of IEM also. I guess I'll keep the bag out just so I have something to put them in. Yeah. Okay, there's some more stuff in this box here. Let it burn. It looks like it's just more tips. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah. These are different tips though. These are like bulby tips instead of the bullet style type ones that these are. So if you're going to use the stock tips, I'd probably use these. These are just like your standard garbage tips that you get in like every IEM that nobody ever uses. But yeah, these are actually pretty cool. I'm going to test them a little bit more. I'm going to listen to some more stuff on my own. Oops, I didn't put the booklet back in there. But these are a lot better than I was expecting they were going to be. I didn't really have high expectations. I like how they feel in my halls, my ear holes. You know, it's nice. Please just put this in here, for God's sakes. Oh my God, it's like first day with the new hands every day over here. This is just how we do it at the audio talk. We just like to have fun here, you know. We just like to have fun. But yeah, that is the BLON, the BL Mini or WGZ BLON. I don't know if that's. Wow. Oh, that's not coming over across the thing. I'm recording in 4K and it's making my phone extremely hot right now. With Dunu tips, Unud tips, and not these guys because they suck, and AI Dragon Girl. Yes. So subscribe for more content because there will be more. Bombs.